Hey, good morning, y'all. It's your girl, Sharita. How are you? I'm coming at you from the Morgan Unlimited Growth Institute, where you know we always focus on growth. I am about to go into the gym. I've been going to the gym consistently for weeks now, but I've been exercising consistently in my home for weeks. 2 months. Okay? Without fail. All right? So I'm here to talk to you really quickly about how to become consistent in exercising. I've exercised in the past. I've stopped. I started. And I'm doing things differently now. So I wanted to just tell you some of the things that I've done that's different, that's been very beneficial and makes it easy to exercise. Okay? Number one, I acknowledge that I have a tendency to go hard at anything I do. Okay, so if I go in the gym, if I tell myself I need to exercise and I force myself out of the house to go to the gym, I go in there and I work really hard in the gym. Okay, I work really hard in the gym. So then the next day I'm going back and I'm like working really hard in the gym, and I'm in my mind worried that if I don't work really hard and force myself all the time, then I'm going to stop exercising and drop off. I work so hard and spend so much time that it becomes difficult to include in my regular routine. So guess what? Work gets in the way. Family, I focus on family, you know what I mean? And I never really made it a part of my routine. I just was focused on getting out and getting to the gym. When things get hard, when things get overwhelming, when it's like you're balancing a bunch of things at one time, it's easy to drop this off. Okay, when you wake up in the morning, you don't feel like it, right? It's easy for this to drop off and say, I missed a couple days. Let me try to go back. Next thing you know, you missed a week, right? So this is what I experienced in the past. So this time I decided to take the pressure off. First of all, I decided to work on my mindset around exercise, okay? And focus on exercising for my health. Focus on exercising because it helps me feel good. And focusing on exercising, having a small amount of exercise that I do on a regular everyday basis. Okay, so the first thing I did was I wrote down what I wanted to think about exercise. I wrote that down. Okay, I love exercising. I feel great when I exercise. Exercising helps me. It's good for my weight and it makes me feel good. Exercise helps me sleep well. Okay, all these different things around exercising, whatever I thought of that I wanted to think, especially making it opposite of what really gets into my mind. Okay, another good affirmation that I started recently was, I always have more than enough time to do what I need to do for my body. Okay, I started that recently. And there's that time factor, especially moms, we will do that. We will be like, I don't know about getting to the gym because I gotta take care of the kids, I gotta do this, I gotta do that, I gotta cook, I gotta do laundry, and it's really easy to put yourself on the back burner and just say, I don't have enough time, right? So I started saying that. I wrote those I put them in my phone, and every morning when I wake up, there are certain things that I read to make sure that I feed my mind, okay? Healthy thoughts. So the unhealthy thoughts, the quitting thoughts, the backing out thoughts, the sabotaging thoughts, the replacement thoughts, you know what I mean? Oh, I didn't exercise today. Well, but I had a lot to do. But I wasn't feeling too well today. The truth of the matter is, exercising helps me feel good, okay? So anything, I make sure that I put in my phone and I read it every single day so that I'm always thinking the right things. The other thing was, I started small. Small but consistent, okay? So I started with squats, and I started with 20 squats in the morning when I wake up and at night before I get into bed. 20 squats every day. At first, it was very difficult, okay? Thighs burning, knees hurting, okay? Because these knees wasn't getting worked out, and plus, you know, my joints, if I'm not careful, they hurt. You understand what I'm saying? So I wanted to make sure that I was exercising. But when I started to feel that pain in my joints, instead of quitting, I leaned into it. Because I said, to me, my joints are hurting because my bones, my muscles around the joints are not strong enough yet to support my weight, okay? So I leaned into it. I stretched. I ate healthy foods so that it could build up my muscle strength, strengthen my bones, and also decrease inflammation, okay? So I leaned into it. After a while, I was able to do 20 squats. At first, it was like, after I did those 20 squats, I was struggling, and I got into bed afterwards to catch my breath. You hear me? I was passed out on the bed, like, whoo! Okay, but after a while, not a big deal. So then I increased it to 25, and then I increased it to 30, and now I'm doing 35. Now 35 is starting to get easier, so I'm going to increase it again as well. Okay, that's my moo texting me saying I love you. That's mine. On Mondays, my husband Kevin takes the girls to school, and I used to be like, I get to sleep more, but I'm now in the habit of waking up early to go to the gym. So I don't even be tired. I just get up and I just do my routine and everything, do what I need to do, go to the gym. I gave her a big hug and kiss before I left, said bye to everybody, okay? And yeah, so I didn't even sleep late. I was up, you know what I mean? This is a habit, okay? And that's what I mean about the consistency of it. Having it in a routine. So I told you I was doing squats in the morning, squats at night, squats in the morning, squats at night, squats in the morning, squats at night. It feels so good to wake up out the bed, stretch a little bit, and then do squats and get my heart pumping and the blood flowing. Feels so good, okay? To start the day like that, all right? I mean, the energy that I feel when I do that. And then at night, after a long day of work and kids, you know what I mean? I do the same thing. And I go to bed, my heart was started pumping, and the blood circulation is very cleansing. It feels very good. So I was doing the squats, but then I'm like, let me add some push-ups, okay? Now push-ups was harder for me than squats, but I was like, develop a habit and just do 5. So do squats, and then I do 5 push-ups. Push-ups starting to get easier. Now it's time to increase push-ups. So I'm exercising in the morning and I'm exercising at night, and I started wanting to go to the gym again. So I put that in my routine, and I told myself, this time when I go to the gym, I'm just going to go do a small workout and then leave. So going to the gym for me is just like going to the supermarket. I go in there, instead of feeling like I have to, before I would go on the treadmill and I'll be working, and then I'm like, okay, this is getting easier, let me increase it. This is my goal. Push myself. I don't do that now. I go in there, I go on the treadmill, and then I do the Stairmaster, because I was running away from the Stairmaster. I mean, running. But I said a couple of minutes on a Stairmaster, and then I do it, and then I get off, okay? And then I pick some other exercises that I want to do, and then I bounce, okay? And I'm getting stronger. My waist is shrinking. My clothes are fitting better. Of course, I don't have the joint pain anymore, okay? And my family is noticing the change in me. And my daughter Maya noticed, you look taller, she said, when I started doing the squats. It's good for your posture, you know what I'm saying? So the gains, I'm having the gains, okay? And I'm not going into the gym feeling like I gotta work really, really, really hard, or else this is not going to work, because I'm not focused on losing a whole bunch of weight really fast and then not being able to maintain it. What I'm focusing on is going to the gym, exercising 3 times a day consistently, every day, every single day. So every day I exercise, and it's not high intensity, but I know that as I continue on my journey, it will become more and more and more intense. Just like the squats, starting out with 20, then 25, then 30, then 35, but not to the point where I'm pushing myself so much that it's hard to do, and now I'm worried that I won't be able to do it. So the number one thing, hello, good morning, Saba, welcome. We're talking about being consistent with exercise. The number one thing is the mindset and the thinking around exercise. Whatever you think about exercise that makes you want to quit, you have to replace that thought with something else. You have to replace that thought with I feel amazing when I exercise. You know what I mean? These are mine. You come up with your own. I feel amazing when I exercise. Exercise helps me maintain a healthy weight. Exercise helps me sleep good, okay? I love the way my body feel when I exercise. I can't wait to go back to the gym. Oh, another one I said, I'm a gym rat. I started calling myself a gym rat. I'm a gym rat, okay? And then, like I said, for those of us busy moms, or if you're busy and you will sacrifice your own self-care because of your schedule, because of your responsibilities, I can identify with that. I started to say, I always have time to take care of my body. I always have time to take care of my body. All of these things that I was saying about exercising, I put in my phone. When I wake up in the morning, I pray, and then I read them every single day. And I also read them at night, actually, before I go to bed. So it's very important to understand that we control what we think about. If we don't exercise our mind every day, whatever floats in there is going to have control. And usually it's our doubts, our fears, our worries. You understand what I'm saying? Giving up. If we don't feed our minds what we want our minds to give us, right? And we don't exercise our minds every day, then we have no control over our minds, over our thinking, over our thoughts. So that's the first thing I did to do this. I developed that habit. Then started by doing a small amount of exercise in the morning and a small amount of exercise at night. Something that's as easy to fit in. It only take a few minutes. The squats. I started with the squats, okay? And then push-ups in the morning and at night. And also, I had gotten really sick with the flu. And it's easy to say, and you know, it would be correct. Like, I have the flu, I'm sick, you know, just rest today, right? But I want to develop the habit. So instead of just not doing anything, I just said, on the days where I'm really not feeling well, I'll do 10. Just do 10. So I'm still in my routine. So the routine of exercise, the thoughts around exercise, this is what I'm learning, and I'm going to share with you, and you share with me your thoughts about exercising as well, because it's a growth journey. We're all growing together. My thoughts on exercise is making sure that we think the right things around exercise, and is having a routine, establishing a habit of exercise is way more important than what we do when we exercise. The habit of getting to the gym, getting in the car, putting my clothes on, getting in the car, and driving to the gym is the most important thing. That's the most important thing. If I have my mindset right, because I fed it in the morning when I first woke up around exercise, right? That's not blocking me. That's not keeping me in the house. And it's just taking the step to put your shoes on and walk out the door. Once you get in that car and start driving and you're at the gym, you're at the gym. Okay? So all that, I don't feel like going to the gym and it's cold outside and oh, it's raining today. You understand what I'm saying? All of that doesn't even come into play because I already took care of my mind before I stepped out the house. Okay? Then once I get to the gym, I'm here. I'm at the gym. And now I'm going to exercise, but not with a lot of pressure, but listening to my mind and my spirit, what my mind and my spirit wants to do. So that's what I do when I go to the gym. And I go in there, I enjoy myself, and I go out. No pressure, no worries. No, I have to do this because I have to lose weight because I don't like my body, no. I've already put in my affirmations in the morning, I love myself. Do you understand what I'm saying? So take care of your mind and then have a routine and make what I'm doing right now, and whatever you feel is good, but customize it for yourself, whatever works for you. So for me, customizing it for myself is exercising, short bursts of exercise multiple times a day. That I've been doing that. I enjoy it. It's easy. It's easy to fit into the routine, and it has gotten me to the place where I can go to the gym now on a regular basis. Okay, so that's my exercise routine now. Wake up in the morning, stretch, do 35 squats, do push-ups. After I get ready and everything, go to the gym. Don't forget that the morning affirmations, y'all, and prayers, right? Go to the gym. After the gym, I go about my day. Later on at night, after my day is finished, I do 35 more squats and I do more push-ups. And then I get into bed, honey. Well, no, I shower and then I get into bed. And this is so enjoyable to me and such a part of my routine that eventually what I'm going to do, I'll be able to add a karate class. My daughter's in karate, Maya. She's now a green belt in karate. So that's another thing I want to add on my list. I've worked out my work schedule so that I can have karate classes as well. That's something fun for myself to do. I'll be exercising and enjoying and learning and growing and get me some belts too, honey. All right? Might talk about she going to give me her belts because she went from white to yellow, yellow to orange, and then now orange to green. Her next belt is blue, and she told me she'll get me the orange so that when I roll up in karate, I'll be already on orange level. I'm like, baby girl, thank you, but it don't work like that. But that's exercise is starting to be just a fun thing for me. It's just part of my regular routine. It's just something that I do on a regular basis. So love yourself, feed your mind, and exercise your mind as well as your body, honey. Exercise your mind, all right? Develop a routine, customize an exercise routine that you want for yourself, okay? And don't push yourself too much. Don't push yourself so much and have guilt mixed in with pushing yourself, because I believe that when people stop exercising, that's why. You can't exercise and feel bad about yourself at the same time. It's going to cancel out your exercise. So love yourself and just develop your habits around exercise. You got this, all right? Thank y'all so much. I'm about to go and head in here and do my exercise, and then I'm going to go home and have my raw foods, right? That's what I'm focusing on eating. I've been doing that for a while too with marvelous changes, okay? So I'm making a juice. It's gonna be beet, pineapple, ginger, turmeric, and cucumber today. Make a juice, make a smoothie. Smoothie is a green smoothie, okay? Is very good for those times when working very hard, busy, start to get hungry, nothing's around you that's good. You just grab whatever around you and eat it so you can keep working. But if I had that smoothie, then that's what I'm going to drink. It gives me energy. I can keep working, and I'm feeding myself nutrients. And a salad. So my raw foods that I incorporate into my day-to-day, I don't focus on just eating raw foods, okay? But my raw foods that I incorporate every day: juice, smoothie, salad, and fruit. Every single day. I prepare it in the morning. I make sure I eat that. Then I have dinner later on. But I'm focused on packing my body with nutrients, okay? Vitamins and nutrients every single day. So, and that helps you exercise too, y'all. All right? So, I love you guys. I'm going to go and work out. All right? I want y'all to have a beautiful, amazing day. Start to tell yourself that you love yourself. You always have time to take care of yourself. Take it step by step. Start small. And then just follow what your mind and what your spirit wants to do. You'll figure it out. All right? Love you. Believe in yourself. Believe in your child, honey. Always remember that growth is unlimited. Peace. Mwah.